Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of January 4th through the 10th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, I do apologize that I couldn't get these weekly forecasts up sooner. I have been under the weather, but I definitely wanted to get them up for you. Alright, Scorpio, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Emperor card, which is a major arcana card. This can represent like an authority figure around you that's very significant this week. This can be like a boss, you know, a father, a grandfather, someone that you seek maybe some sort of professional advice from. But this also can be your energy. This can be you being very much in control of what's happening in your life this week. This can be you just being very grounded, very practical, very logical, making, you know, excellent business decisions. Let's see. The overall energy, Scorpio, for this week is the Two of Pentacles, which is a card of balance. It can be you juggling maybe one area of your life with another. This can be you managing, you dealing with, you coping, you handling. So that very well could be why I have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, because you could definitely be very much in control, very much handling things that are going on. And you're doing a good job. You're coping, you're dealing with, you're balancing everything out. There could be a lot going on for you, Scorpio, this week. You're starting out with the Four of Pentacles, which can be a very conservative card. This can be you saving your money more than you're spending it for some Scorpios. For other Scorpios, this can represent you hanging on tightly to something, and because I have the Two of Cups next to it, this could be like a partnership that you're holding on to very tightly, whether this be romantic, business, or like a friendship, because the Two of Cups for me can represent friendship as well. Just seeing what I get from these cards. There can be some Scorpios that you might have, let me see, you might have gotten to maybe a little bit of like a tiff with your partner. And this can honestly, it doesn't have to be romantic, it can be business. There might be someone in your life, Scorpio, that maybe you were kind of, these aren't huge conflicts whatsoever, so it's not anything that's gonna like you know, like break you up or rip you guys apart or anything like that. But I have the Five of Rods here, so this can be like petty arguments, petty differences of opinion. Maybe, you know, there's just some Scorpios that maybe, you know, you were spending too much time with someone this week, or maybe previously, and then this is the week that kind of maybe, you know, you guys maybe need a little bit of a break, or you need some space, and you could be maybe going off alone, spending time alone, going within. You know, if you did have maybe some sort of like maybe little difference with someone, like some sort of little argument, or have some differences with someone in your life, maybe you were hanging on to like a specific viewpoint that you had, or like a specific belief in regards to this. But I do think you are going to spend some time alone. You're going to go within, and maybe, you know, you come out of this little, you know, time alone. Maybe you come out of this seeing the truth, seeing things clearly. And then, you know, if it is a romantic partnership, I see you guys actually, you know, if you did have some sort of conflict, I see you getting right back on track. It's very minor. Actually, you know, it can be a very passionate week, because I do have the Ace of Rods, which this is actually one of the most passionate cards in the entire deck. So your relationship can be quite steamy and quite passionate this week. You know, you could be having some passionate little tiffs as well. Again, these aren't huge conflicts. I don't see, like, you know, any breakups or anything like that, but you know, you could be having some passionate kind of debates as well. But I think you guys are going to move forward. Everything's going to be fine. It's not anything to be concerned with. I'm just seeing, you have 3 Major Arcana cards right here in a row. I mean, you have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, and then you have the Justice card with the Hermit and the Chariot. And next to the Chariot, I have the Ace of Swords. So these are actually 2 victory cards, with the Ace of Rods on top of the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords can be a card that represents victory. It can also be you seeing the truth in regards to something. This can also be some sort of inspiration or spark that hits you. Some sort of inspiration that hits you, and it really sets in motion the events that take place that lead up to some sort of beautiful new beginning in your life. So for some Scorpios, you know, this definitely could be a week, you know, towards the end of the week, you going into the following week, perhaps maybe, you know, trying to definitely start something new in life. This can be definitely something that you're very passionate about, something that you get to be very creative with. This could be like a new career, or perhaps this is, you know, a new relationship. But definitely new beginnings for many Scorpios. For some Scorpios, this can be, you know, you just moving forward in your life, and you're definitely in control. I have 2 cards here that represent control for me. This is you being balanced. This is you taking the reins. This is you steering the direction of the Chariot in the direction that you would like to go in. This is you definitely being in control. But maybe you had to go within, you had to maybe see the truth of a matter in order to be able to do this, because I have the Hermit. He's actually very spiritual and very intuitive as well. And, you know, maybe you went you went within, you spent some time alone, and perhaps maybe that's why you've seen the truth of a particular situation. And it could be in regards to marriage, because I have the Justice card here with the 2 of Cups here as well. So this could be in regards to like a marriage. Or, you know, it can be like a business partnership, because this can just simply represent something legal. You know, can represent contracts. Another card of balance, of, you know, fairness and equality coming in. So, you know, if you're a Scorpio who is looking like for some sort of maybe answer or decision this week, especially like within the legal system, oh, this definitely could be a victorious week for that. That's for sure. You definitely could be receiving a yes answer this week. I feel like you're very much empowered at this moment, Scorpio. You're balanced, you're balancing everything. You could have people around you, because you have these new beginnings, you could have maybe naysayers or just people around you who could be maybe jealous or envious of you at this time. But I feel like, you know, you're moving forward. You're definitely moving forward. Let me pull you an additional card just to see, you know, what else Spirit has. So please show me an additional message, additional guidance for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay. This card flipped out, and it's actually the Harmony card, and this is a major arcana card in this deck, and I do believe this is the Lovers. So you have the Lovers with the Two of Cups, Scorpio. This card signifies the possibility that a deep spiritual partnership, union, or initiation is taking place at this time or is manifesting for the future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other forms of relationships in your life, whether they're personal or business related. Remember, not all partnerships have to be one-on-one. They can be forged with a group, an organization, a pet, or even an incident or situation. The Harmony card is calling to let you know that it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are really about you, even in the most difficult situations. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. Ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship? What new qualities am I developing? Is this partnership for my highest good? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully learned. In some cases, one that you still may need to learn. In the traditional tarot, this is the Lovers. So definitely some Scorpios that can be receiving a decision, that's for sure. For other Scorpios, this can definitely have something to do with like a business partnership, a friendship, or a romantic partnership. You know, things are harmonious. You know, things are balanced, harmonious right now. You know, some Scorpios, you know, you could be taking your relationship to the next level. You know, you could be getting married. If you are, enjoy and congratulations, because I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you with this Ace of Rods here. It's going to be quite the steamy romantic week for you, which is very nice. And it could be with like an Aries person, you know, because the Emperor does represent the sign of Aries. But yeah, so Scorpio, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.